What is up, guys? Hfmasters here, and today we are doing our review on the Ninjago Legacy J Stormfighter. This set retails for $40 in the United States and comes with 490 pieces. The set comes with 4 minifigures, and of course on the front of the box it shows off the Stormfighter. And at the back of the box it also shows off some of the features that this set has that we'll be going over in the review. The Stormfighter All Complete is a very nice build, and it looks very sleek. First of all, there's a lot of curviness going on here. There's a lot of slickness. The front of it, very nice, very curvy, very well done. Moving forward, it continues with that curvy bit. Now they do have some exposed studs on the wings, which I'm fine with. I think it's fine. I mean, not everything needs to be completely tiled up. I think it works. It's not a huge deal for me. However, some people I know want everything tiled up. So if you want things tiled up, you may not like the studs on the wings. Moving further along, we start to see they've got some details on the wing. Some gold is starting to appear. A lot more gold appears in the back than in the front. That's one thing that isn't great. Probably should have been a better distribution of the gold throughout this. However, it doesn't really bother me too much. Of course, moving along to the back, it starts to get way more curvy, and you've got these 2 jets that you can actually angle just a little bit. Not much, but you can angle them a little bit, and there's some sticker detailing there, which is nice to have. Now, the Stormfighter has 2 major functions. First off, on the wings there are spring-loaded shooters that you can just press down, fires out. You've got them on both sides of the wings. And now, the most important feature, just like the original, the blades pop out just like that. Now, I really love how this works. Very nice design, very great function. Looks amazing. You can see there is some white exposed. It is a little more exposed than I would like it to be. However, I mean, really nice integration. It works a lot better than the old version, and it looks great. Looks fantastic. Overall, I think the function's really good, and you can see it just works with these string parts that I don't use any rubber band or anything. Nothing crazy going on. However, there is one issue, and that is the top of this is so exposed with the function. The function doesn't fit in. There's no real good way to integrate it in. They don't do a good job really trying to integrate it in. They even have this lock sticker on here, which, come on, like, really, they did such a good job integrating the function, which may not have worked as well. At least it looked good. It looked like they did at least try to integrate it with the original one. This one, I don't know what they did. They tried, I guess? I don't know. I don't like the way they've integrated this. It's so, like, it's so obvious. It works seamlessly. It's a great function. Just what they've done, it's a complete downgrade from what they had originally. Lastly, I would like to mention the cockpit. Now, this can only carry 1 minifigure. However, there's a lot to talk about here. First of all, on the sides you can see there's some lightning over here, which is cool. It's the only really lightning details they've got in this entire set, so that's nice to see. Now, inside the cockpit, obviously it can fit in 1 minifigure. They've got 2 printed pieces, which is nice. A handle. Probably the most interesting part is the back of this. You can actually move this down, and it shows off some space, which I'm unsure what this is exactly for. I imagine you could just throw a weapon in there because there's a lot of space in there, and it really goes up until the function, and then it cuts off. So that's a nice little neat function they've got there, and it works really well, and it's integrated in really well. Something nice and cool there. Not sure exactly what it's for. I would imagine for a weapon, but it's something nice that they have. This set comes with 4 minifigures, being Jay, Nia, Lasha, and Pythor. Now, this minifigure selection is kind of bland. Nia and Lasha both have cheaper options, and Jay also has the spinner. However, Jay doesn't come in any other cheaper set for any of the actual sets. If you're looking for a spinner though, you can obviously get Jay for only $10. The real main attraction for the minifigure selection is Pythor, who comes in this set, and the Ultra Dragon, which is $40 more. So this is obviously the cheapest way you're going to be able to get Pythor, and Pythor's not a bad figure. In fact, I really like this version of him. The other minifigures, not too much to talk about here. They're very common figures. I don't hate them. I like them. They're fine. It's just they're very common. Lastly, this set does come with a small little snake serpentine shrine for the nunchucks of lightning. As you can see, the nunchucks of lightning are there. So I imagine the serpentine would be guarding them. This is obviously a small build, not much to talk about here. The only cool things, I guess, are the fact that it can hold the nunchucks of lightning and the fact that there's 2 purple snakes there. Other than that, nothing going on with this. Just a small little extra side build. Doesn't do much for the set. Doesn't hurt the set in any way. Overall, the Stormfighter is a pretty good set. Now, this set isn't perfect, obviously. I don't like how the function, it's so exposed, it's so obvious. However, it does work very well. And of course, the minifigure selection, as I mentioned before, it's not exactly the best. However, there are some good positive sides about this, as I've said before. While I don't like how the function looks, I think the way it actually works, it's really great. I just don't like how this knob I can't say enough about how much I don't like that knob. However, the appearance of the Stormfighter, really nice, really curvy. I really like that design. It also, while not the best minifigure selection, does have some good figures. It is, again, the cheapest way to get Pythor and the cheapest way to get Jay, excluding the spinner. And it does have the nunchucks of lightning, which this is the cheapest way to get the nunchucks of lightning. So, with all that said, overall the set's not terrible. It's not the best of the wave. It's not the worst of the wave. And for its mid-tier price of the $40 mark, it's not a bad set. Overall, I'd say I'd recommend it. It's not a terrible set. It has its flaws, but for what you're paying and what you're getting, I think it's worth it. And with that said, that is it for my review on Jay Stormfighter. I hope you all enjoyed this review, and until next time, this is Hfmasters saying goodbye.